You don't have a skill problem, you have a target problem. Most students who want to make their first $1,000 online are failing for one simple reason. They are trying to sell a survival kit to someone who isn't even in the woods yet. You've spent weeks, maybe months, learning how to edit, how to write, or how to manage social media. You've sent the messages, you've done the outreach, and all you get back is maybe next month, or that's a bit out of our budget. You start thinking you aren't good enough. You start thinking the skill is a lie. But here's the truth nobody says out loud. You are getting ghosted because you are pitching people who are just as broke as you are. Today, I'm giving you the real map, the identity of the person holding the money you want, and the psychological filter you need to find them tonight. Picture this, it's 1 a.m., you're in your dorm room, the only light coming from your laptop screen. Your bank balance is under $100, and that tuition deadline or rent payment is starting to feel like a ticking clock in the back of your head. You've been scrolling through Instagram looking for small businesses to help. You find a local bakery or a tiny handmade jewelry shop. You see their blurry photos and their inconsistent captions, and you think, I can help them. This is a perfect match. You spend an hour crafting the perfect message. You offer a great price, maybe even too low because you're just starting out, and then nothing. Or worse, they reply and tell you $50 is too much for a week of work. You close your laptop feeling defeated. You did the work, you offered the value, and the market said no. Here is what I need you to understand. That tiny shop wasn't the market. That was just one person who is struggling to pay their own light bill. You weren't offering them a solution. You were offering them another bill they couldn't afford to pay. That is the broke buyer trap, and it is the #1 reason students stay at $0. Here is the part nobody tells you. A high-paying client isn't someone with more money, it's someone with a bigger problem. Most beginners think they need to find the richest person in the world to get paid. That's not how this works. You need to find the person who sees your fee as an investment rather than a cost. Think about it like this. If you sell a $200 video editing package to a local florist who makes $2,000 a month, that $200 is 10% of their entire income. It's a huge, scary cost for them. They have to think about it. They have to check their books. They have to ask their spouse. But if you sell that same $200 package to an online business coach who is spending $5,000 a month on ads to sell a $2,000 course, that $200 is just a tiny friction point. If your video helps them land just one extra client, they've made a 10x return on their money. To the florist, you are a bill. To the coach, you are a shortcut to their next $5,000. This is why you get ghosted. You're pitching people who are in survival mode. In survival mode, every dollar leaving the bank account feels like a loss. You need to pitch people in growth mode, where every dollar leaving the bank account is a seed planted to grow more. So, here's the shift I want you to make. Stop looking for people who need help and start looking for people who are already spending money. This sounds counterintuitive, right? You'd think the person who needs help the most would be the most likely to pay. It's actually the opposite. If a business is already spending $2,000 a month on Facebook ads, it means they've already crossed the scarcity bridge. They know that money is a tool. They aren't afraid to spend it because they're already seeing it come back. When you pitch them, you aren't trying to convince them that marketing works. They already know it works. They're literally betting their rent on it. You are just showing them how you can make it work better. And listen, if this kind of honest, no-hype money talk is helping you see the map more clearly, this channel is built for exactly this. We help students and beginners build real income layers from zero without the fake guru promises. So subscribe, not because I said so, but because the next few videos are going to show you exactly how to talk to these high-level buyers once you find them. Let me tell you about Alex. Alex is a sophomore who spent 3 months trying to sell social media management to local businesses in his college town. He walked into barbershops, restaurants, and laundromats. He offered to post 3 times a week for $300 a month.
Everyone told him the same thing: "We do it ourselves," or "It's too expensive." Alex was ready to quit. He thought the online income dream was only for people in California or New York. But then Alex made one tiny change. Instead of walking down Main Street, he went to a site called the Facebook Ad Library. He looked for businesses in his state that were already running ads. He found a local HVAC company, a boring business that fixes air conditioners.
This company was spending thousands on ads, but their actual videos looked like they were filmed on a toaster from 2010. Alex didn't ask them if they wanted social media. He sent a short video saying, "I see you're spending money on these ads. If we just change the first 3 seconds of your video to this, your cost per lead will drop." The owner called him the next day. Why? Because that owner wasn't broke. He had a $20,000 marketing budget and a problem that was costing him money every hour. Alex landed a $1,000 a month retainer. Same Alex, same skill, different buyer. Okay, let's make this real. We need to categorize the buyers so you know exactly where to point your energy tonight. There are 3 tiers on the buyer map. Tier 1, the cash flow giants. These are businesses with high profit margins. Think lawyers, dentists, real estate agents, or roofing contractors. These aren't cool businesses. They don't have millions of followers, but a single new client for a lawyer can be worth $5,000. If you help them get 1 client, they can pay you $1,000 and still be ecstatic. Look for businesses that are already running ads. That is the signal they have a budget. Tier 2, the scalable solopreneur. This is the business coach, the course creator, or the consultant. These people have information products. It costs them $0 to sell 1 more copy of their course, so their margins are insane. Their biggest problem is time. They are usually 1 person trying to do everything. If you can take editing or lead generation off their plate so they can film more content, you are worth your weight in gold. Tier 3, the boring established players. These are local businesses that have been around for 20 years. They have money, but they have 0 digital presence. They don't need a viral video. They need their Google My Business page updated so people can find their phone number. They need a simple email list so they can tell their 500 customers about a holiday sale. These buyers pay well because they are tired and they just want someone reliable to handle the internet stuff. Comment below and tell me, which tier of buyer have you been pitching? Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3? Or have you been stuck in the broke buyer trap? No judgment, just name it so we can fix it. Before you go out and find these buyers, we have to talk about the traps that will kill your momentum. Mistake 1, trying to save a failing business. If a business is about to go bankrupt, they cannot pay you. Do not try to be a hero. You are a service provider, not a nonprofit. Mistake 2, undercharging to be nice. When you charge $50 for a job that's worth $500, a high-level buyer actually trusts you less. They think if it's only $50, it must be bad. High-level buyers expect to pay professional rates for professional results. Mistake 3, skipping the ad spend check. Before you pitch someone, check if they are spending money. Look at their website. Do they have a professional email? Are they running ads? If they look like they are running the business off a free Gmail account and haven't posted since 2021, proceed with caution. They might be a broke buyer. Finally, mistake 4, the beggar language. Don't say, "I'm a student looking for experience." Say, "I noticed a leak in your marketing and I can plug it." One sounds like a favor, the other sounds like a partnership. Here is what I want you to walk away with tonight. You don't need permission to be paid well. You just need to stop asking for money from people who don't have it. Your first $1,000 online is not a lucky break. It's a math problem. When you point a real skill at a Tier 1 or Tier 2 buyer, the answer to that math problem is always a paycheck. This is educational, not financial advice. Your results depend on your effort and the market, but the map is now in your hands. Tonight, I want you to find 5 businesses running ads and just look at their content. Don't even pitch yet.
Just observe, see the gap. If this gave you a clearer map, subscribe. The next video is going to help you take the next small step toward your first real income layer.